Hi everyone.
Okay, hi everyone.
Hi.
So today, what we are going to do?
Discussions.
Yep.
Okay,
About
so
transportation.
about the public transportation. Okay, so before we start, we introduce ourselves first.
Okay, hi, my name is Nurjana Atira binti Adnan. My matric number is 190727.
My name is Wong Ho Yan. My matrix number is 188756.
My name is Ong Jie Ying. My metric number is 187242.
My name is Ling Huan Yi. My metric number is 187097.
My name is Luo Zhenxin, and my metric number is 186434.
Okay, so who have the ideas on public transportation? Do you know what is public transportation?
It's like train, taxi.
Aeroplane.
Other than the example, do you know what is about transportations? Is it owned by ourselves or anything?
Public transportation is usually owned by a company that provide the service that will take us to anywhere that we want to just stay in
Maybe
Malaysia.
is I know in my opinions maybe public transportation is we share with the others. Maybe we know the others and we did not know the others, right?
You mean it seems like Uber or Grab they can share with others by a car, and you can take one seat and others can choose another three seat to go to one destination. Do you mean that?
Actually, that is acceptable too. But I think for Uber, we normally sit with our friends, right?
Yeah.
So, but actually, Uber or Grab is also count as one public transportation. It's just like taxi.
Maybe like a bus have many seats and we might share with the others that
Yeah.
we do not know, and a car that your friends own that we sit together to go to somewhere, that is also a public transportation.
Yes.
For you, what's your opinion?
Public transportation, I think mostly it's the bus, but I think it's not very convenient to get a bus in everywhere. Mostly in the very more complicated countries. Maybe.
You mean it's sometimes it's hard to find a bus?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you all encourage to have public transportations?
I think we should encourage to develop the public transportation because public transportation is cheaper than by you have your own car, and it's high speed. Something like do you know the China the high speed train? Yeah,
The bullet
yeah,
train.
and it's cheap and high speed. You can go. You want to go anywhere.
Okay, for me, I really encourage people to use the public transportation because, as we know nowadays, everyone like one family, they have 5 people, but their car is not just two. They have maybe got 4, 5, 6. Even they just have the 5 members in the family because they think that everyone should have their own space. Maybe father want to go to
This place.
go this place, and then mother want to go other place. So if they have one, they have own their own car, so it's much more easier for them to go. But I think it's not eco-friendly, I think, because they have more pollution, air pollution, sound pollution, something like that, and then it will cost very much.
High.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Diana?
For me, I really encourage people to use public transportation, just like what Ryan said. We can meet new people. So when we meet new people, so we can get rid of our phobia of getting to know strangers. So by that, we will have more friends by using public transportation. Other than that, also by using public transportation, we can reduce the road accidents
Yeah.
because many deaths are caused by the road accident.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know what is the familiar situations that make by if we all have our own car?
Traffic jam.
Yeah.
Surely it's will be traffic jam. Yeah.
In Malaysia, normally when during the holiday, the people not going to their hometown, but they going for their holiday. They might like cross over the KL highway and then they will make a traffic jam and almost is few hours and above.
Yeah, just like my experience, I want to go back my hometown. Normally 4 hours, but I have used more than 10 hours to just go back my hometown.
And very boring in the bus.
Yeah. Okay.
How about
For
you?
me, I think it's not only when going back to the hometown and in KL's like during the peak hour, like finish their work, then they want to go back their home. So also very jam,
Yeah.
as we can see in our country.
So, okay. Another point that I want to speak is about if we drive ourselves and we met the traffic jam, what do
We
What?
get more stress.
yeah, more stress, and then you will start, you want to blaming why other people is driving so slow,
Slow.
and then from this we also will happen some accident, just like the road bullying.
And also because sometimes the driver did not focus on their driving and they say was so boring. Maybe they have a snap, and then
Play phone, something like
Yeah.
that.
They're easily to going to happen accident, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Just now I hear Jane say that we will have some pollutions when we have our own car and there was many car on the road. I know that when we have many transportations on the road, we maybe have the carbon dioxide, right? Increase the carbon dioxide that causing air pollutions. Is it?
I think it's carbon monoxide.
Yeah.
Oh,
carbon
carbon monoxide.
So that is one of the. So we only point out the pros of using transportation, right? So do we have any cons on using the public transportation?
Before talk about the cons, I have another prompts. As we are student, right, and the government has also provide some promotion like student card for us to take the train more cheaper, like ETS, KTM. We have the student card, so we can get a discount. So why don't we try to use the public transportation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the governments have given us
Yeah,
subsidy.
since the government has already provided the promotion.
Yeah, that's good. And we can save our money and save the air pollution. That's good. And maybe we can use more. I mean, more way to develop the transportation, public transportation, something like that. You can the public bike. Do you know? It is this bikes all belongs to government or a company, and they provide it to public, and we can use and pay for the company or government, and we can use bike, and it is very convenient to in near distance.
Oh,
Yep.
so since you're from China,
Yep.
so do your China government have provide any like just now Huang Yi has mentioned about our government have give the student have
Promotion.
promotion.
Subsidies.
Yeah. Yeah. In China, we have student tickets for train, and we also have share bike. Just like I said, we can use the share bike in near distance in a city, and we reduce the air pollution,
Huge.
Yep.
Okay.
And you know, China has lots of people.
Yeah. Okay, so now what is the cons about the
Would you like to
Okay,
share
cons.
some about the cons?
One of the cons I think is like our safety.
yeah, just like past few years ago for Taiwan they have the one is it count as the crime that happened at the train.
Pickpocket.
Yeah, people want to kill other just for maybe like just for fun because they are mentally problem. Yeah, so because just now you have mentioned that at the public transportation we can meet new people, we can know just be friend. I partially agree with that because I think our teacher, our family have taught us about that.
Not to
Don't
talk to
yeah,
stranger.
don't talk to stranger. So this point I not much agree like that.
Because also we do not know the others' personalities. Maybe they're just as good as what you can see only.
Yeah, they just act like very good, but inside their heart they thinking
we
about
don't know.
something.
And then before this, Jane have said that everyone have a car, then they need to go a different way. I agree with that because sometimes if we use public transport, they have certain times that we need to go to the bus stop and wait for the bus. And when we miss the bus, then we need to wait for the next time. Then this might cause wasting some times. Although we can have some things to do when during waiting, but sometimes we have arranged our schedules, it will like delay our schedules
Especially have the urgent.
and urgent emergency case. And maybe sometimes the bus is going here, but we need to go there, so we did not meet the destinations. It's quite waste time to wait. Honey, do you have any ideas about?
For me, I this is also some reason I don't like the public transportation because as we can realize in some place, the signboard has shown that what time will be the bus arrive, but not every time the bus will arrive on time. So it will delay our schedule if we have arranged our time.
And you know in many public transportation there have many rude behavior from others. Something like make some noise and they ignore others and sleeping and some bad behavior.
Yeah,
Yeah.
also their attitude, behavior.
Yeah.
They just want to be easy for them, but they don't think about others.
Yeah.
Want to be comfortable, but
Yeah,
they have to realize if they are using public transportation, they will not get comfortable just like taking a bus. They don't really will get to will have a seat all the time. They sometimes they must stand. So
Yeah.
it's really hard.
especially sometimes I saw some pregnant women. They have to stand for many hour, for many minutes.
To
Yeah, but
Because-
the others just sit like that, like boss.
Ignore the pregnant
Yeah.
woman.
yeah. And then Diana, did you have any like something like disadvantage of public transport? Do you have any idea about it?
I think that using public transport. No, I don't have any idea.
Maybe although the public transportation is good for everyone, but there still have some problem. But we need to find a way to solve them.
Yeah.
Something like that. Some people is rude, and we can warn them. If they ignore them, we can ban the rude people to
And
yeah.
okay, just like some airplanes, they have the rule. If the person have make some like very rude to the stewardess, and then they will be banned from stepping the plane again. And before this, my friend have an experience because the plane is they want to I think is about 8 a.m. but before she arrived, the plane have already fly away because they said that there are already full people, but actually she already have a ticket.
Oh.
Yeah, just like you have bought a ticket, but because you didn't late, but because they think that all people is in the plane already, so they just fly away.
Yeah, didn't have their responsibility.
Yeah, and then they blame my friend that because you are late, but actually it's not.
I want to add a point about the cons. Okay, just like just now Luo said that using public transportation is much more cheaper, but it's not always cheap because sometimes when just like for example, you want to go to Central Market. Okay, if you use your own transport, it will cost you only little money for your fuel. But if you taking a bus or something train, it will cost you more a little bit expensive than the fuel price for the fare of the bus of the train or the train.
Maybe as Law say that public transport maybe have the cheapest, but as Jane said just now, when her friends miss the ticket already, so she need to buy again. So the cost might be the highest than the others.
And but that is airplane company responsibility, not her. Yeah.
Okay, since we have talked more of the pro and cons, Huang Yi, do you have any idea how to encourage people to use it?
How to encourage? I think the government should provide some more some incentive to encourage the people use. But somehow I not really support the public transportation. I want to add some point. Is this your guy think is very safe to use the public transportation?
I
How do
think.
you guys think about the safety? As we can see from the news, this very bus company have occurred an accident.
I not so agree with the safety because sometimes the safety is not just for the public transport. Means if we own our car, also will have the accident. This I think is the driver behavior on driving is quite good. If the driver is good and have enough sleep, then I think they will have the responsibility to take care the passenger. And just now have one importance. I think if we going to the public transportations, we can exercise, right? Do you know how we exercise by public transport?
Walking to the bus station.
Yeah.
Walking to the train station.
And then when the bus reach the bus station, when we want to go to supermarket, we need to walk. Yeah. And then we no need to like waiting the parking because we reach and we just drop down, right? Okay. So back to how we
How should we encourage the
people
public to use the public transportation? Do you guys have any ideas about it?
For me, I think it have to start from family. Yeah, just like I said, one family have 5 or 6 car.
The parents should teach the children how to use the public transport.
because nowadays I think is the parents very take care of their children. They just drive,
Yeah, they still
Reach-
get.
reach the destination and drop down.
Yeah, I think nowadays the children very.
but my family, because the children is small and they didn't have go to like have a train, so their parents bring all of them goes to train, although it's a short distance, but they just want their children to have the experience on the public transport, and their children are very happy because they have tried
Yeah,
the new
that's
things.
Yeah,
And maybe we encourage usually I mean government can give the promotion to easily go outside the people and yeah.
Okay, so
Okay, so
I think now we should did we agree? Yeah, did we agree that people should be encouraged to use the public transportation? All agree is it?
Although have advantage and disadvantage, but I think most of us is agree, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So
To conclude this discussion, all of us think we people should be encouraged to use the public transportation.